Welcome, everyone, to a... Great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. For the Miami Heat, they come into tonight's game after the loss to the Pacers in Indiana. And so the tip-off, it's Miami. Inside, and finished off by Nurkic.
What a look from Lowry. Just knew he would be open.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Tonight a battle of up-and-comers. It'll take a lot of energy, Steve, but also some mistakes.
Yeah, turnovers for young guys. That's usually what turns the game around. And you can see the lack of experience. They missed their defensive rotations, and then when the game gets tight, they started to force shots. And it's fun to watch these kids grow up. But I think if you're a coaching staff, you're trying to speed up their experience because it's probably not fun to coach when they're youngsters.
And here they come. Stops, pops. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. From deep LeBron. Los Angeles keeping it alive. Fresh 24. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Usually on the finishing end of plays, JR this time playing the role of facilitator.
Inside. Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
A guy who converts well at the rim. You like to see the aggression there.
You really like him setting the tone early. Physical, challenging guys to stop him.
Now here's Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. And they double up LeBron. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here is Los Angeles now. There's the triple. The shot comes out. The Heat go the other way with it. To the inside. And that one's good by Butler.
Good defense right there. But Jimmy Butler very resourceful. Found a way.
Pass to Johnson. Back to LeBron. Down low. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That's his first foul. Anthony right side. Over Bagley. Gets the front of the rim and out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. And Jimmy Butler, you know, something of a quirky character, has a ritual whenever he's at a grocery store of paying the person's bill behind him. Doesn't care if it's 99 cents or 2,000. Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall. He had a defender all over him.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of this one. Both free throws good from McGee. Well, Greg, you knew that the Laker front office and Magic were going to do everything they could to bring in big-name free agents, and they succeeded. They got the biggest name of them all in LeBron.
LeBron coming to L.A. completely shifts the mindset of this organization. Team was very busy the rest of the free agent period as well. Still made very aggressive plays as this is a team that is looking to win now.
Using all of that 6'4" frame, Ricky Rubio was all over that one.
The Heat leading by 4. Three-pointer, Butler. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
his 4th make in 5 tries, and we're just getting started.
James. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, LeBron making one of the biggest splashes over the summer, signing with the Lakers. And, Greg, it happened pretty fast.
And the Lakers front office have been recruiting LeBron hard. LeBron talked with Kobe about his time with the organization and what to expect before making his decision. Kobe's words seem to be a big factor for LeBron. Once again, the Mamba doing everything he can to help the Lakers. And that's his 2nd foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The Heat with the lead. They get it back. The kick outside to Butler. To the middle. Here's Bagley. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pass to Smith. Here's McGee. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
Last season, the Heat, they were a 6th seed in the East. They had a 1st-round exit, fell to the Sixers in 5, just didn't have enough firepower offensively.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Collins. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Here's Butler. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Butler's got 11 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. For Los Angeles, they have gone just 4 of 8 from the line tonight, hoping to move that free throw percentage up a bit. And no good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up.
You know, maybe the most storied high school player ever. It's amazing to think that LeBron's exceeded expectation here at the pro level.
Knocked away.
And you could see he knew exactly where that long rebound was coming off, able to get there quickly and snatch it up.
And the wide open shot from Collison. Drains the 3-pointer. Collison's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so it's the Miami Heat sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14.
18.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Heat team out there.
Yeah, it didn't take them long to get that transition game going.
No, right off the tip, it was an ambush, pushing the pace every chance they got.
Outside Rose. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Well, Eric Spoelstra working his way up through the Heat organization, and I hear eventually interested in moving into the front office someday.
And I would say it will be with the Miami Heat, a very loyal, close-knit organization. His dedication and commitment, second to none.
Three-pointer. Miami grabs the miss.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul. And for three, Collison. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Further proof that you can't leave anyone in this league that wide open.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, of course, there's no shortage of storylines in Los Angeles. Now, last season, some people thought that Lakers coach Luke Walton had lost his players, and the front office seemed slow to come to his defense. Now, Walton was a high-profile hire from Golden State in 2016, and you wonder if the Lakers will remain committed to their young coach if they can't start winning more regularly. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Lakers trail by 15. Here's Rose, and it's Lure with the rebound.
No hesitation. He took it right to the rack, but a quick reaction by the defense.
Here's Collison. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
Johnson, a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to James. Johnson's got 7 points. Smitty, we've asked you in the past about what you miss the most about playing. What is something that you don't miss about playing?
You know, I think the travel time away from your family. That's the one thing I did miss. And obviously when you're a team, that becomes your second family, and you get a chance to be around those guys. But when you're gone away from home, the amount of days and times that we are, that's the thing I really don't miss, Kevin.
And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 10. And the shot is good from Johnson.
You know, he had a hot start to this game. He's only gotten hotter. We'll see if the defense makes an adjustment.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Lakers on offense. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Here's Butler. And they pick up 2. 13 points in the game.
I love this about his game. Jimmy Butler recognizing the situation, playing foul line down.
Pass to Johnson. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Miami the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And Miami has possession. It's a 10-point game.
If Lowry gets his feet set under him on a catch and shoot like that, the odds are it'll go in.
And the Lakers call time here.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
You start to wonder, in my opinion, is it better to take everything to the rack now or to try at least draw some fouls?
The Lakers making a switch here. Here is Rose. No points in the game yet for him.
And after the Lakers landed LeBron, the talk was about if they would add Kawhi Leonard as well. Ultimately, it didn't happen. And Lakers want to keep their young guns in the end. And LeBron has said he felt that the team was ready without Kawhi and came to the Lakers because of that youthful core they had in place.
Lakers trailed by 12. Pass to Anthony. Wide open. And Andre Robertson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync. You know, when you think of Darren Collison, I think of a smart point guard. It had 2 seasons playing understudy to Chris Paul in both New Orleans and L.A. Similar type of players who are very efficient and just gets the job done.
No good on the second free throw. And with Collison and Greg, how he plays, when he's off the floor, you notice.
I mean, things just don't seem to run as smoothly when he's not at the helm. Finds that balance between creating for himself and others, selective with his shots, and truly a complete guard, even if he doesn't do a lot of those flashy things.
The Heat have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
The Lakers making a switch here.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact.
Look at that.
Nice. And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. High post shot. Again, the miss by the Heat. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 13-5 run here. To the inside. McGee. And the shot goes in. McGee's got 4 points in the quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And the Heat call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And here is LeBron. To the paint. To the right side. And Baamute can't get it to go.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
J.R. Smith on the wing. Back to James. And he makes that one.
You could say, LeBron, that's too easy. But great players create these opportunities every single night.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Heat. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 5. Well, Heat fans, not the league's loudest, but they do show up.
They sell out the arena every night. They love their team, and it's a great place to play.
Pass to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
Crossing up the defense, and that's what you expect from Rubio. Terrific vision.
Shot on the wing. The shot by Lowry, no good.
I mean, the mid-range jump shot, a lot of guys have a hard time knocking it down.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Tremendous composure on display. When they were down big, they did not panic. They just stuck with the game plan.
Miami shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. The free throw drops for Butler. And Jimmy Butler's a very physical wing, as we know, Greg. Goes about 6'8", 240, and he can D up almost any position.
And the strength to deal with forwards, the quickness to cover guards. Also, he uses that strength to attack the rim and get himself to the line.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. To the paint. And stolen by LeBron.
Yeah, tough entry pass. You want to kick the ball down low, but you have to be crafty about how you do it. Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only one miss in 5 attempts.
Here's Lowry. That misses off the backboard. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And, guys, they've put the defense on the defensive.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Man, at an important point in this game, that kind of turnover can really shift momentum.
Miami trailing. And he banks in the layup. Lowry's got his third bucket of the night.
And really, Lowry has made his career off delivering through contact. Really one of the strongest point guards in this league.
And the rejection by Collins. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Ricky Rubio picks one up.
Kyle Lowry, the Villanova alum, does everything you want from a point guard. Very complete player on both ends of the floor.
Well, with Lowry, as you said, Steve, he gives you a little bit of everything.
One of the best rebounding point guards in the league. Doesn't rack up huge assist numbers, but a very intelligent passer. Good assist to turnover numbers. Smart with the basketball.
Out to Anthony. It's stolen by Lowry. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony. Los Angeles calls timeout. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
You know, this is the right move. Maybe a break in the action will cool him down.
Both teams will make substitutions. The Heat with the lead. The shot by Collison. Misses off the left iron.
A high percentage look from the mid-range. Might have been surprised that he was so wide open.
Johnson, that's for two. And it's Miami with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Back to Collison. Poked loose. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Rose scanning the floor. And it goes down 2 points. Steve, you were kind of a positionless player when you played 6'8", highly skilled. Talk about some of the guys who really fit that bill in today's game.
I think guys like LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, Jason Tatum does a fantastic job. Ben Simmons, Jaylen Brown, he's done a nice job. Gordon Hayward. Those are the guys that are 6'8", 6'7", can do a lot of different things at that position. One of the best also at that position, Andre Iguodala. To be able to switch out on offense and also play different positions on the offensive end.
Excellent list. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Now a timeout called by Miami. So both teams changing it up here. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Outside Collison. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Butler. Hangs. Johnson with the block. Here's Rose. And again, the Lakers no good.
This is a problem for him. Inconsistent from the mid-range.
And the wide open shot from Miles. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. LeBron signing a 4-year deal with the Lakers. Greg, many speculated it might happen, but it was still a shock to many.
It makes sense from LeBron's standpoint. Son plays in L.A. for high school. LeBron has a lot of business interests as well. And also what's interesting is that when LeBron's contract ends, his son could potentially be coming into the NBA as a rookie.
The quick, powerful hands of LeBron gets the steal, gets them off in transition.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And look, you never want to see a team gut you this way. Really a good timeout.
Some of this is just a matter of toughness, a willingness to play physical inside, something we're not seeing.
And a new group in for the Heat. There's 47 seconds left here in the third quarter. Down low, Butler. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Butler's got 4 points this quarter.
Jimmy's thirsty tonight. You can tell he wants the ball every time down the floor.
Rose, good.
Early in this quarter, he's been aggressive and selective with his shots. Tremendous efficiency.
The Lakers have made 7 of their last 12 attempts at the line. And he makes the first.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Well, just think what's happening here. He hasn't found his groove, yet they still hold the lead.
The kick out to Porter. Back to Lowry. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And tonight, he just hasn't been efficient offensively. That's a big reason why they're behind.
And Baamute can't get it to go. Here's Butler. Yes, that goes in. Butler's got 19 points.
Just a fantastic job running the floor by Jimmy Buckets.
Timeout called the Lakers. The third quarter comes to a close. Lakers lead. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. The Heat trail by 5. To the inside. No good there. LeBron with some nice D. And it's Rose with the ball for Los Angeles. Back to LeBron. Smith trying to break loose. And it's LeBron James with the 3. LeBron's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Lakers. Pass to Porter. To the middle. Here's Butler. Good D by LeBron.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
Down low. Outside for Lowry. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Lakers ball.
Los Angeles leading by 11. Smith on the wing. Lakers passing it around. J.R. Smith on the wing. Pass to Rose. Shot clock at 6. And he uses the glass on the layup. Rose has got 9 points now in just the second half.
I love how he's been more patient in this second half, shooting only the shots he feels he can make.
Lays it in off the breakaway. Rose has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Once he's dialed in, helping to dictate the flow of this game.
Here's Lowry. Butler up top. Pass to Lowry. Will it go? And James pulls it down.
Yeah, it just seems whatever they do, nothing's working right now to stop the bleeding.
It takes an effort on both ends of the floor, and you have to find the right matchups to exploit.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul. And unfortunately, injuries will always be the concern with Derrick Rose. Still loves the game of basketball, knows he is limited compared to what he once was. Amazing with all he's fought through, he can still perform at such a high level.
Here's James. Up and in from the low block. And the Lakers lead by 18.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Again, the miss by the Heat.
Not a big threat from out there. You see why the defense backed off a little.
And this is his shot. You give him that much space, you're asking for trouble.
And the problem is you're already way behind. Obviously, your closeouts are ineffective. You're in trouble.
And with Rose, as you said, his love of the game is still there. He still wants to play.
I mean, many players would have just walked away from having their body betray him. But Rose said last season he loves what he gets to do and still would be a water boy if he had to. You have to admire Rose's attitude and approach in that regard.
You know, he really is forcing it right now. This has been a frustrating night for him.
Back to Butler. Here's Collins. Outside for Lowry. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for LeBron.
You know what stood out to me was the anticipation defensively. He sensed what the offense wanted to run, then found ways to disrupt that and cause turnovers.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Nice job of seeing the play through by Kyle Lowry. Took the contact and still got it to fall.
When you watch Kyle Lowry play, you see how much bigger he is than his stats. Does so many little things on both ends of the floor. I mean, he's a great screen setter, takes charges, all the things that don't necessarily show up in the stat sheet, but are important when it comes to winning.
I love the technique he uses, leveraging his position down low, then just using sheer size to snatch the rebound. Boy, he reads the defense well, makes a nice adjustment. Very dependable.
Stolen by McGee. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. The shot by Anthony, no good. And here are the Heat. Pulls up for 3. It's good from long range.
Lowry gets more and more comfortable launching threes the longer he's in the league.
And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
And he can't hit the second. Butler from outside. That shot missing. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance